Hi. So in today's video, we are going to do something which is going to increase the lifespan of your laptop, especially for your Alienware M15, because these are gaming laptops and are very expensive when bought new or like good condition. If you buy from the used market, even they are very expensive. So in today's video, we are going to clean the fans and the um, clean the vents of the Alienware, because if, for example, takes too much time, if we take too much time in cleaning the fans and the heat sink and these vents all over it, so what happens, the air inflow and the outflow gets clogged, and the temperatures of the laptop increases. So let's get started, because this part of maintenance of the laptop is like must for every 4 to 6 months, so that you can continue playing games or whatever work you do with your gaming laptop. For example, maybe you make videos and then render them, or you do work on AutoCAD or something like that. So all these performance seeking softwares in the games produce so much heat from the CPU and the GPU. So let's get started and begin this cleaning process. So first of all, we are going to open the laptop. For this, we will need to unscrew all these screws all over here. So let's start it. This laptop that I am right now working on it, this one is M15 AMD, but this laptop is pretty much similar to most M15 or M17 laptops. So you can um, use the concept and apply the same procedure for your laptop. This video will be helpful for those people who are facing high temperatures issue in their laptops, or maybe they don't know and their laptop is getting overheat and they have no attention over it. So this video is a warning to all the laptop users, particularly those who are using expensive gaming laptops. So we have opened the back cover. It has little plastic clips around it. So when you remove it, use any metal object like this to open the laptop from the sides. Right now I used my fingers only. Okay, so let's remove this. Now you can see this, there is a lot of dust and a lot of hair and the fur of the cat and the dogs and like that, because we sit on sofa, sometimes we sit on a table. So these fans are actually taking all the little things that they can lift with the air, because they suck the air into the heat sinks, so that they can cool down the uh, processor and the GPU. So what happens, not only the air comes in, but the dust and things like that also comes inside. So if I will zoom, you can also see how much dirty this laptop is. So this actually is very dangerous for your expensive laptop. So follow this video till the end, so that you can do it yourself at home and you don't need to go to any expert shop for doing such works, because these shops actually charge uh, quite you know money from your pocket they will take, while you can do this at your home. Why you should go to any shop? Doing yourself actually will increase your knowledge also, because these little experiences are the learning stones or the stepping stones towards you know life, where we know most of the things that happens around us. So if you will put your hands into all the works, then you will be like expert in doing all such works. So I right now I remove the battery before diving into any other work. First of all, we will remove this battery cable from here, so that we don't make any short circuit to the board. Okay, so this is the first thing. Just remove the battery. Okay, after removing the battery, we will need to open the hinge cover. These all Alienwares have this hinge cover, and most of them has tron light in them. So open these screws as well. It has two screws here, one by one, and then you can see here there is one cable coming from this hinge cover. Okay, here. So unplug this and then remove the back cover or the hinge cover like this. Okay, put it aside. Now you can see the dust and blockage to the vents. So we will be cleaning all of this. So, and plus we will be changing the uh, what you call the CPU and the GPU heatsink compound, like this one. So we will change this as well, because this is thermal paste which connects the heatsink to the CPU and GPU chips. So remove these all cables, because we will need to get um, behind this motherboard. Be careful while using your metal objects, because you can scratch the motherboard. So one by one, just don't forget to remove the cables around like this. This is the DC power. This is VGA cable. Be careful while removing this. For example, if I will zoom, or if I will take it near to the camera, here you can see there is one lock here. Okay, first remove this and then carefully remove the VGA cable. This is very delicate and this can burn all of your laptop at once. Okay, so be careful while touching this. After this, remove all the screws of the motherboard. We are going to remove the motherboard because we need to get to the heatsink of the laptop. So this one also, one cable over here, remove this. And then we have membrane for mousepad, this one, and then this one. These little membranes, if you will forget to remove, they can get torn off if you will pull it. Okay, you don't need to remove the fan cable right now because it is attached with the heatsink. So check for any connections. Okay, don't make haste. See, another cable over here, remove this one slowly and with gentle hands. Now the motherboard is out with the heatsink. We will put this aside. See this, how much dust this laptop is carrying with him. So just put it aside. So we are going to work on this. Okay, we will need such kind of brushes. If you have any makeup kit around your working area, you will find these. But be careful, because if these are of your mom or your sister or your wife, they are going to beat you if you will use their brushes. You can buy one very cheap brushes they are. Okay, better you buy new brush to clean. Okay, so these fans are very delicate. Okay, you need to be very careful while using your brush. Don't be very harsh, don't be very like strong uh, hands. Just slowly like this, slow and steady, we can win the race. Okay, now this side as well. Now on the back side we will check. So this is the area where most of the dust used to hide, because we, if even we open the back cover, we cannot reach this side of the laptop, because this is under the um, keyboard. Most of the time we just clean this side of the laptop, but we leave this side because a lot of cables you will need to remove. Okay, see how much dust over here. We just clean this a lot. Okay, so just do like this. Okay, now you can see we have the laptop heatsink over here. Let's zoom out a little bit so that we can all see what's going on. Okay, so we will be removing this heatsink. There are a lot of screws over here. Okay, and there are numbers also. In my case, some of the screws are already removed because this is customer laptop. Okay, so every time they come with condition may be good or maybe not good, so we don't know. So right now we don't know why these screws are removed. Maybe he gave this laptop to someone else, or maybe he tried to clean himself, and then uh, we don't know what happened. He stopped maybe the work. So if you will see, there are some numbers over this heatsink. Okay, can you see? I show you. One. Okay, then we have, where's the two? One, and then we have somewhere here. Yes, this is the two, and then we have three. So follow these all the numbers. Okay, when you are unscrewing or screwing this heatsink, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then 5 and 6. Okay, one by one open, otherwise this motherboard will get bent. She will put the screws according to your choice. For example, you put this and then this. Okay, what will happen? This side will be already tight with the motherboard. Okay, so what will happen? This all motherboard will get a bend from here, and if you will try to put a screw over here. After putting these two, this area will make a crack over the motherboard. Okay, just follow these numbers one by one. So let's remove the sixth one like this. Make sure you have already removed all the screws. Right now I have removed all, okay, because there were only three. So let's pull it slowly, slowly, slowly. Don't forget we have fan cables. Okay, if you will try to remove it and it is not getting removed, then maybe you can break these cables. Can you see? These are the fan cables. So remove this as well. Another one we have, because there are two fans. Normal laptops used to have one fan, but gaming laptops are right now coming with 4 or 3 fans. Now remove slowly, slowly like this. Now you can see the thermal paste is already dried out. So what happens if it is dry? It will not make contact with the heatsink. Okay, so we need to make contact with the copper heatsink to the CPU and GPU. Okay, just clean a bit. We will remove this previous marks of dried CPU compound thermal paste. You can use tissue or anything, okay, to clean this. Right now I'm using microfiber. So let's remove this. Slowly, slowly, okay. Gentle hands, because otherwise these little capacitors may get removed from the motherboard. So use very gentle hands while doing any work on the motherboard. Okay, so this is the NVIDIA chip. Has
Don't leave any thermal paste over the motherboard while cleaning the chips. Slowly, gently remove the dried out thermal paste. Now clean the heatsink part of thermal paste, clean it too. Remove all the old dried out thermal paste for better contact with CPU and GPU heating chips. After removing old thermal paste, add the new thermal paste and level it. Use any object to spread the thermal paste evenly on the chip. Leveling the paste helps heatsink to make good contact with the heating areas of the motherboard. Be careful while using any metal object. This area of motherboard needs precision and care. Remove excess amount of thermal paste if you drop accidentally extra. Take your time to spread it well. Don't be fast and quick. We need precision. Now again attach the heatsink to its place. Before doing so, put the fan cables on the backside of the heatsink. Look for all the screw areas and slowly put the heatsink to its location. All the screw holes should come on the right areas. Make it sure. Now I will put the screw number 2. Now screw number 3. Put screws like this will not let the motherboard to bend. Otherwise, if you put screws according to your own wish, like 1 and then 5, then 3, in this way the motherboard will get bent and may break. The motherboard can make a crack anywhere. Put all the screws, don't leave any empty hole. Now screw number 5. Now 6. Now check all screws are tight enough to make the best contact with the heating chip. If you find any screw loose, tight it. Check again for any thermal paste or any liquid if you find on the motherboard, then clean it also. Now heatsink and fans looks clean. Now we will put the motherboard back to its location, but before doing so, we will clean the palm rest grills because it has dust and dirt as well. Clean all the grills. Be careful with the brush because connectors and membranes are very delicate. Now put back the motherboard on the palm rest. Attach the fan connectors. Take out the cables from under the motherboard so that they don't get stuck under the motherboard. Attach the display connector to the motherboard. Be careful, this cable can destroy all motherboard if not connected correctly. Follow this step carefully. First push it in, then put the metal lock over the cable. Now attach the DC jack. Reattach all the cables to their locations. Put the Wi-Fi card back. Connect the keyboard membrane as well. These little plastic connectors are very delicate. If you put too much force over them, then they may get broken. And if broken, then we will need to remove the motherboard again, and then remove the connector, and then add new connector, so be careful while dealing with connectors. Put screws to motherboard. Put fan screws as well. Attach the Tron light cable as well. Now attach the battery. Put screws to the battery again. Put all the battery screws. Now put the hinge cover and connect the RGB Tron light cable. Check if the Vega cable is stuck in the hinge cover. If stuck, then fix the cable to its location. Now the final step, close the back cover and put screws on the back cover and hinge cover. Tighten all the screws. After all this process of cleaning the fans and heatsink, then adding the new thermal paste will increase the life of your laptop and the performance will be higher as well. This video will help those people whose laptop is lagging and overheating, giving low FPS in gaming. If my video was helpful to you, then don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more similar videos.